You don't know who you are, and you don't know what you're really capable of. But the problem is, you think you do. The only real data points you have about your life are the experiences that you have had, and the problem is, those aren't factual. That data is more emotional than it is rational. When you think back on the experiences that you've had in life, your perception of them comes from the story that you tell yourself. And if it was a negative experience, which are the most common and the most powerful memories, chances are you view those experiences as something that has happened to you, which is part of the story of life happening to you. In contrast, we have very few experiences that we've actually created or influenced or made something happen ourselves. And so beliefs that we have in our subconscious mind about what is possible for us are slanted with a bias towards what we can't do and the belief and feeling that we have based on that story of limitation. And that isn't who you are. It's the role you're playing in life. And the script for that story is usually I'm not enough. And to some degree, fear is the author of that story because we're afraid of change. We're afraid of disappointment. We're afraid of putting out so much effort into our goals and then just being disappointed. And we don't look at that experience as growth. We look at it as a waste. But if these beliefs that we have are not accurate because they're based in feeling rather than fact, why does our subconscious mind hold on to them so tightly? Why does it defend those negative limiting beliefs? Think about this for just a second. If you proved a belief wrong by doing something you never thought you could and actually succeeding, which I've done, I've lost 90 pounds from my heaviest. I've earned my old annual income in about a week's time. I dramatically improved my marriage that was falling apart. I got mentally healthier and stronger and got off my anti-anxiety and depression medications. I've worked for myself for the last 8 years. If you actually accomplish things that seem impossible right now, what does it say about that belief system? And what does it really mean to be wrong when so much of the world is fighting to be right all of the time? Because if you're wrong about you, you might be wrong about me. You might be wrong about the world. And in a world that values being right, if you admit that you're wrong about something, then you have to ask, what is all this certainty worth? What am I worth? My late mentor, Bob Proctor, always said that you're the only problem in your life and you are the only solution. You've been programmed to live your life. If you're not happy and you don't like the results you're experiencing, stop patting yourself on the back for being right and stop judging yourself for being wrong. Let go of the old you and instead design a new you that has a clear vision of their life and who believes that it's possible and does what you need to make it a reality. Then you'll know who the real you really is.